the 1685 at Prairie Dog Central in BNSF paint, we actually do have Revenue BNSF service in Manitoba. We've got the Burlington Northern Manitoba Limited, which is a subsidiary of BNSF just for Manitoba, but we also have the CN L'Atelier sub. The CN L'Atelier sub runs from Winnipeg, Manitoba to Noise, Minnesota, where it interchanges with BNSF. During the interchange, sometimes, if we're lucky, we get BNSF power. The trains that more commonly get the BNSF power are the local or regional manifest trains, being CN L532, which runs from Winnipeg to Grand Forks, heading southbound, and the northbound L533, Grand Forks to Winnipeg. And I think there's also a grain train, but I can't remember the... You know what? We're going to take a card out of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire playbook and choose the Call a Friend option.
Hello.
Hey there, it's Maple here calling from Who Wants to Be a Foamer. I just have a question for you. What's that grain train that we get from BNSF on the L'Atelier sub? Like, what's the BNSF grain ID?
Sorry, you're talking to Ethan, actually. I think you have the wrong number.
I'm recording a narration. How dare you?
Well, it could be anything. It could be 885, 888, or 892.
And there you have it. There's the trains that run on the L'Atelier sub. But which train are we focusing on today? CN L532. This brings us to January 15th, 2026, with the first train chase of the year. We find ourselves at CN's Symington Yards, waiting for CN L532 to depart. On 532 today, we've got dual BNSF ES44 ACs leading the train. After getting some video and photos of them pulling out at Symington onto X tracks, we would find ourselves at Panet Road for the first shot to begin the chase. Our next shot would be at Blue Cross Park, and for lack of better words, I had no time to set up, so the video is quite shaky. After filming that shot, we would find out that they would have no set-offs at Fort Rouge Yard, which is quite unusual for a 532, so, with no time to spare, we made our way to a crossing just off of Pembina Highway for a shot behind the apartments. I should also mention at this portion that we are joined by Eastman Rails, who is driving on the chase. Cleared, we'd get back in the car and make our way down Pembina Highway where it turns into Highway 75, just past St. Norbert for some pace shots. This is also where we will get to hear the engineer blow the horn. Milepost 12.4 would be our next shot location for the train. shooting them at milepost 12.4, we would find ourselves with the Viterra grain elevator as the backdrop in St. Agath. This elevator is relatively new, only being built in 2016. St. Agath is also where 532 would have 2 setoffs to make at the Bungie elevator, which is just down the road from the Viterra elevator. St. Agath while the train is making its setoffs at Bungie, and once we made it to the halfway point to Silver Plains, we then got an alert on our phones for a dangerous road advisory, meaning very cold weathers were imminent with the possibility of creating ice drifts. After receiving this alert, we decided that it would be too dangerous to continue chase, so Silver Plains would be the final stop.
Actually might even go good with the exposure.
Up on the highways, we decided to play it safe and head home. 532 and 533 are 2 of the most diverse trains on the CN system, not just because of the territory they run in, being track warrant controlled territory, or OCS territory. The train is very different, as not only does it interchange with an American railroad not too far off the border, but it's also for the power that it gets. Not just that, train lengths tend to decrease or increase depending on what is going on with traffic, tariffs, and all of that. So, I hope you enjoyed this little chase video. If you like content like this, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below what you'd like to see next. And if you're feeling generous, hit that subscribe button, maybe the notification bell, so you'll get notified anytime MSRF Productions posts another video. That is it for me. Thanks for watching.